Era strange and frightening here. Synonyms: uncanny, sinister, ghostly, spectral, unnatural, unearthly, preternatural, supernatural, otherworldly, unreal, mysterious, strange, abnormal, odd, curious, queer, weird, bizarre, freakish, frightening, spine-chilling, hair-raising, blood-curdling, scaring. Promulgation: the act of making a law or decree known, or formally putting it into effect, by public declaration. Thyself, yourself. Used especially in ecclesiastical or literary language and sometimes by friends, especially among themselves. Ecclesiastical: relating to the Christian Church or its clergy. Canst: archaic, second person singular present of can one. Archaic: very old or old-fashioned. Oration: a formal speech, especially one given on a ceremonial occasion. Synonyms: similar, speech, address, talk, homily, sermon, discourse, declamation, recitation, disquisition, peroration, monologue, valedictory, harangue, tirade, diatribe, rant, salutatory, spiel, allocution, predicate. Oration: a formal speech, especially one given on a ceremonial occasion. Proliferation: rapid increase in the number or amount of something. Oripid: reproduction of a cell, part, or organism. Synonyms: dash, rapid increase, growth, multiplicatio, spread, escalation, expansion, build-up, build-out. Burgeoning, snowballing. Inextricable: impossible to disentangle or separate. Synonyms: inseparable, impossible to separate, indivisible, entangled, tangled, raveled, mixed up, confused. Quixotic: extremely idealistic, unrealistic and impractical. Synonyms: idealistic, unbusinesslike, romantic, extravagant, starry-eyed, visionary, utopian, perfectionist, unrealistic, unworldly, impracticable, unworkable, impossible, non-viable, inoperable, unserviceable, useless, ineffective, inef. Sheen: a soft luster on a surface. Synonyms: shine, luster, gleam, patina, gloss, shininess, burnish, polish, shimmer, glimmer, sparkle, brightness, brilliant, radiance. Canny: having or showing shrewdness and good judgment, especially in money or business matters. Shrewdness: the quality of having or showing good powers of judgment. Plethora: a large or excessive amount of something. Synonyms: excess, abundance, overabundance. Superfluity: surfeit, profusion, more than enough, too many, too much, enough, and to spare, superabundant, surplus, glut, flood, torrent, deluge, embarrassment, nimiety. Discursive: digressing from subject to subject. Digress: leave the main subject temporarily in speech or writing. Occult: mystical, supernatural, or magical powers, practices, or phenomena. Or of a disease or process, not accompanied by readily discernible signs or symptoms. Synonyms: the supernatural. The paranormal. Supernaturalism: magic, black magic, witchcraft, sorcery, necromancy, wizardry, the black arts. Esoteric: intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest. Synonyms: abstruse, obscure, arcane, recherché, rarefied. Recondite: abstract, difficult, hard, puzzling, perplexing. Enigmatic, inscrutable, cryptic, Delphic, complex, concurrent: existing, happening, or done at the same time. Synonyms: simultaneous, coincident, coinciding, contemporaneous. Synchronous, parallel, side by side, coexisting, coexistent. Augmented: having been made greater in size or value. Cognition: the mental action or process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experience, and the senses. Synonyms: perception, discernment, awareness, apprehension, learning, understanding, comprehension, enlightenment, insight, intelligence, reason, reasoning, thinking. Imperative: of vital importance, crucial. Or giving an authoritative command, peremptory. Synonyms: vitally important, of vital importance, all important, vital. Crucial, critical, essential, of the essence, a matter of life and death, of great consequence. Necessary, indispensable, exigent, pressing. Wedded: relating to marriage. Synonyms: married, matrimonial, marital, conjugal, connubial, nuptial, marriage, wedding, spousal, hymeneal. Aphantasia: the inability to form mental images of objects that are not present. Discrepancy: an illogical or surprising lack of compatibility or similarity between two or more facts. Synonyms: inconsistency, difference, disparity. Variance, variation. Deviation, divergence. Disagreement, dissimilarity, dissimilitude, mismatch. Lack of similarity, contrariety, contradictoriness. Elude, escape from or avoid, a danger, enemy, or pursue, typically skillfully or cunningly. Or fail to be attained by someone. Synonyms: evade, avoid, get away from, dodge, flee, escape from, run away from. Lose, duck, shake off, give the slip, to slip away from, throw off the scent. Rack, cause extreme pain, anguish, or distress to. Or place in or on a rack. Synonyms: torment, afflict, torture, pain, agonize, cause agony, suffering, pain, to harrow, pierce, stab, wound, crucify, plague, bedevil, persecute, harass, distress, trouble, worry, convulse, rend. Clench, dash, with reference to the fingers or hand, close into a tight ball, especially as a manifestation of extreme anger or a contraction or tightening of part of the body. Synonyms: contraction, tightening, tensing, tension, constricting, cramp. Condescension, an attitude of patronizing, superiority, disdain. Synonyms: superciliousness, superiority, scorn, disdain. Loftiness, airs, lordliness, haughtiness, imperiousness, snobbishness, snobbery, snootiness, snottiness, patronization. Succumb, fail to resist pressure, temptation, or some other negative force. Synonyms: yield, give in, give way. Submit, surrender, capitulate, cave in. Normality, the condition of being normal, the state of being usual, typical, or expected. Synonyms: a normal state of affairs, business as usual, the daily round, routine, a normal pattern, order, regularity, normalcy, sanity, soundness of mind, mental health, balance, lucidity, reason, rationality. Vividly, in a way that produces powerful feelings or strong, clear images in the mind. Or in a way that produces powerful feelings or strong, clear images in the mind. Hysterical, affected by or deriving from wildly uncontrolled emotion. Or relating to or affected with hysteria. Synonyms: overwrought, emotional, uncontrolled, uncontrollable, out of control, unrestrained, unrestrainable, frenzied. In a frenzy, frantic, wild, feverish, beside oneself, driven to distraction. Screech, dash, of a person or animal, give a loud, harsh, piercing cry. Or make a loud, harsh, squealing noise. Or move rapidly with a loud, harsh, squealing noise. Synonyms: shriek, squeal, squawk, howl, shout, yell, bellow, bawl, cry out, call out, yelp, yelp, wail, squall, caterwaul, whoop, holler. Iridescent, showing luminous colors that seem to change when seen from different angles. Synonyms: shimmering, shimmery, glittering, sparkling, coruscating, dazzling, shining, gleaming, glowing, lustrous, scintillating, dancing, opalescent, opaline, multicolored, kaleidoscopic, rainbow-like, rainbow. Reciprocity, the practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit, especially privileges granted by one country or organization to another. Demarcate, set the boundaries or limits of. Or separate or distinguish from. Synonyms: separate, divide, mark, out, off, delimit, distinguish, differentiate, delineate, bound. Thatch, cover, a roof or a building, with straw or a similar material. Abruptly, in a sudden, unexpected, and sometimes unpleasant way. Periphery, the outer limits or edge of an area or object. Or a marginal or secondary position in, or aspect of, a group, subject, or sphere of activity. Synonyms: edge, outer edge, margin, fringe, boundary, border, perimeter, circumference, rim, verge, borderline, outskirts, outer limits, regions, reaches, bounds. Assuage, make, an unpleasant feeling, less intense. Or satisfy, an appetite or desire. Ensconce, establish or settle, someone, in a comfortable, safe place. Synonyms: settle, install, establish, park, shut, plant, lodge, position, seat, entrench, shelter, screen, nestle, curl up, snuggle up, dig in. Intricately, in a very complicated or detailed manner. Meandering, following a winding course. Winding. Windy. Zigzag. Zigzagging. Twisting. Turning. Curving. Serpentine. Sinuous. Snaking. Snaky. Twisty. Tortuous. Anfractuous. Flexuous. Fraught, dash, of a situation or course of action, filled with or likely to result in something undesirable. Or causing or affected by anxiety or stress. dismay, sudden loss of courage or resolution from alarm or fear. Unfathomable, incapable of being fully explored or understood. Or of water or a natural feature, impossible to measure the extent of. Inscrutable. Incomprehensible. Enigmatic. Incalculable. Indecipherable. Obscure. Esoteric. Abstruse. Puzzling. Cryptic. Mysterious. Mystifying. Baffling. Deep. Profound. Secretive. Colloquially, in the language of ordinary or familiar conversation, informally. Descendant, a person, plant, or animal that is descended from a particular ancestor. Or a machine, artifact, system, etc., that has developed from an earlier, more rudimentary version. Successor. Scion. Offshoot. Heir. Offspring. Progeny. Issue. Family. Lineage. Line. Posterity. Seed. Fruit. Precipitous. Dangerously high or steep. Or of an action done suddenly and without careful consideration. Steep. Sheer. High. Perpendicular. Abrupt. Sharp. Dizzy. Vertiginous. Vertical. Bluff. Hasty. Over hasty. Rash. Hurried. Rushed. Impetuous. Impulsive. Spur of the moment. Precipitate. Incautious. Imprudent. Injudicious. Ill-advised. Heedless. Reckless. Harebrained. Foolhardy. Harum-scarum. Previous. Temerarious. Conquistadors, a conqueror, especially one of the Spanish conquerors of Mexico and Peru in the 16th century. Bristle, a short, stiff hair on an animal's skin or a man's face. Or a of hair or fur, stand upright away from the skin, typically as a sign of anger or fear. Or be covered with or abundant in.